All right, good afternoon, or is it still morning? It's afternoon now. I'm Herman. I'm a teaching artist and the residency director, along with Brian Feinstein. We are representing Queens Theatre, and we have created a theatrical residency for you today. We're going to present elements of the actor's toolbox, which is made up of your body and your voice and your imagination. And we're going to demonstrate a mixture of our process and also our final show. So some of the process will involve and engage all of you, which we invite you to participate in. And then the second half of the presentation will be for your enjoyment. Enjoyment, yes, is that the word?
Yeah.
Enjoyment. That's what happens when you go off script, right? So we are representing Queens Theatre, and Richard is here. Give a wave, Richard.
Everyone.
Richard and Sarah were instrumental in getting this theatrical enrichment to the community here in Queens, and I'm so honored to be part of this because I've been in Astoria for 9 years, and I want to tell you a little bit about Queens Theatre, which is based in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. They are a 30-year, yes, you can cheer for that. So they are a 30-year-old nonprofit organization that brings performing arts activities to 2.2 million residents of Queens, and is one of the only centers in the borough that actively develops new work. And that's something that's really unique about the work you're going to see here today is everything that the residents are presenting is original. It came from their minds. So it's very exciting. And since 2014, Queens Theatre Education has partnered with many senior centers like this one in the community to bring arts centers to its guests. So the material presented today will bring a positive image of the aging experience and provides an opportunity for seniors to enhance their mental acuity, be physically active, and form new and lasting bonds. So one question that continues to come up for all of us artists is how do you make theater safely in a time of COVID? So we always prioritize mental and physical health. We talked about wearing masks throughout the majority of our sessions. And then today, everyone who is mask-free took a COVID test and has tested negative so that you can really engage with their words and their facial expressions to take advantage of this exciting presentation. And we ask all of you to keep your masks on throughout the presentation. Thank you so much for doing so. And let's tell you a little bit about the work you're going to see. So I already mentioned that this is Queens Theatre coming together with HANAC, and we've created a storytelling and devised theatrical residency. And the work really has to do with building confidence, building communication skills, and not only did we work through acting games, acting exercises, but we worked on journal prompts. And eventually those journal prompts turned into songs and scenes and monologues that you are going to see today. So the first thing that we want to do is share some of that process that I mentioned, which has to do with how do you get your body ready for this work. So we are going to invite all of you to stand, if you are able, and join us for our physical warm-up. And actors, give a wave. Actors, give a wave. You can spread out. Anna, you can spread out a little bit. And if you are lost at any point or don't know where to look, you can bring your attention to me, Brian, or any of the actors. And we're going to get started with our feet hip-width apart. And we want to feel a nice connection to the ground underneath us. Great. And you can let your focus gaze gently off into the distance or find a spot on the wall. Now we're going to start with some shoulder rolls going backwards. Very nice. And then you can reverse it and go forwards. Excellent. Very good. And you can bring a little bounce into it with your knees. Start to sway side to side. Very good. Shake it out, 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 and relax and come back to what we call actor neutral, which is that stance where your feet are hip width apart and you have a soft gaze out into the distance. Great, now let's get some shoulder stretches going. So you can bring your arms out in front of you and bring elbow to elbow. Very nice. I love it. It's great to see all of you doing this. And then you can bring it above your head and feel that stretch in your torso. Very good. And why don't you scoop around, bring it around, and reset. And we'll go the other way. Arms out in front of you, elbow to elbow. Very good. And then up above your head and feel that stretch in your torso. Excellent. And if you ever have to modify, you can always do that for yourself. We're all adults here. Please take care of yourself, always. Great. Let's do some neck and chin rolls. So bring your chin to your chest, and let's do 2 rolls around the world. 2 times. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, and you can reverse it. Go the other direction. Very good. Fantastic. And then once you're able to reset, bring your head out to front. Very nice. Okay, now what we're going to do is work on going up onto our tippy toes, also known as releve if you've ever taken ballet. And we're going to reach for the sky, and then we will eventually melt our bodies down, bending our elbows and knees. If you have the space, follow me. And if you need to modify, please do. So here we go. Arms above our head. And reach for the sky. You can look up to the sky. You can go on your tippy toes and then start to melt, also known as plie. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. And melt your body as far as it will let you go, so that you're letting your weight hang over. And then you can bring your body weight to the right side and bring your body weight to the left side. And if it's available to you, bend and straighten your knees, shifting your weight. And then while you're there, you can bring your feet together. You can keep them apart. That's up to you. Nod your head yes. Nod your head no. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And let your arms hang and slowly start to rise up, stacking 1 vertebrae at a time. There's no rush. Take your time. You can breathe in and out. Very nice. So I'm going to guide you through 3 cleansing breaths. That's in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we'll be good. Here we go. In through the nose. And exhale. 2 more in through the nose. And exhale. Last one in through the nose. And exhale. Fantastic. How do we feel?
Alive.
Nice, alive, good. Okay, audience, you may have a seat. And actors, if you can stay standing. So actors, one by one, I'd love to hear from you how you feel. Do we need more seats? Okay. Great. So starting with you, Sandra, would you tell us how do you feel after the physical warm-up?
I feel relaxed.
Relaxed, good. And Rosalyn?
I did all that.
Ditto that.
Right.
And Miss Doris?
Relaxed and ready to go.
Relaxed and ready to go.
Ready.
And Sandra? Sandy?
Ready.
Ready? And Anna?
Limber.
Limber. Very good, very good. Okay, so that is how we started pretty much all of our classes, to get ourselves grounded into the space, connected to one another. And we also spent a lot of time working on acting games or nonverbal and verbal activities that really helped us get connected to one another with storytelling and presence and confidence. So one of our games is called Magic Shelf. And in Magic Shelf, the actors are going to demonstrate taking an object off the shelf for you, and then you get to guess what thing, what noun they took off the shelf. So would you please take your spots to demonstrate Magic Shelf? And Sandra, whenever you're ready, you can go first. And when an audience, I should have said this, when you think you know what Sandra's demonstrating, please raise your hand. Sandi, do you want to call on someone?
Yes, the lady in blue.
Me?
Yes.
Violin.
Yes.
Violin, Sandra, great. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. And Rosalyn, you're up. If you have a guess, raise your hand. Rosalyn, you want to call?
A wig?
A wig, nice. Great. And Miss Doris, go for it. Nice, yes. Excellent. Sandy's up. Yes. Nice. Nope. Fishing rod. Okay, can we? Barrett over here. An axe. And Anna's up. Good. Everyone together.
They don't use those anymore.
So that is one example of the many activities we've done together to work through character development, plot, storytelling, and we also did a lot with text analysis, with monologues, with scenes, with songs, and really started to explore the fundamentals of acting. So we're going to set up the two scenes that we've prepared for you and tell you a little bit more about our journaling prompts. So I think now would be a good time to set up our chairs. Great. All of the work that you're going to see now is completely original, which means that it came from the minds of these fantastic artists, and it was truly a collaboration, and they really explored fiction and nonfiction, and in order to explore nonfiction, that really requires a lot of vulnerability. So I'm really touched that everyone was able to share so openly in this space. And before we I didn't say this earlier, now's a great time to turn off your cell phone if you have not already. But we are going to set up this first journal prompt, and Sandra's going to tell you a little bit more about it.
So this first scene and song was inspired by the journal prompt. If you had a time machine, what year would you travel to? What would you do? Who would be with you? The original lyrics are by, wave Sandi to them, by Sandi Leibowitz, and the music by our music director, Brian Feinstein.
Russian actor and director Konstantin Stanislavski coined the term given circumstances. Given circumstances refers to environmental, historical, or situational conditions a character finds themselves in. In this scene, we are in Astoria. We have a reunion, a 40th year reunion taking place at Ricardo's in Astoria. The year is 1979, and old friends are catching up on their years in school at Long Island University. It's the 1930s, the late 1930s, when they attended. And these sorority girls are reminiscing about their days in their youth.
Such trouble, you always.
Yes, I know.
She almost got us expelled for that.
I know, that wine.
But you know why? You know why? It was all Carlos' fault. He got the worst, I will be the worst. He's the one that got me drinking that wine. What was the name? I forgot.
Rosé.
Rose, that's the one.
Oh my God, you with all your athletes, and you with the swimmer.
Oh.
Yes, the swimmer. He was beautiful.
Yes.
He was beautiful in the water and outside. And he had a lovely breaststroke.
Wow.
Well, less cool water.
Yes, that basketball player.
Yes. Ira.
I
You
know.
remember Ira?
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
He was.
Dreamboat.
He was.
Yeah, so he was in the basketball team. I was a cheerleader, remember that?
Yes.
You guys came to the games.
Yeah.
Right, so then there was one of the cheers that, we had to like touch down, right? And everybody had to say one of the guys' names when we stood up and cheered one at a time. And of course, they knew I liked Ira, so they gave me his name.
Yeah.
So then the cheer went, Ira, he's my man. If he can't do it, no one can. Yay!
Yes, totally.
Yeah, he was so handsome. Yeah.
So,
Eleanor,
Yes.
who made your toast girl?
I never told you guys. You'll never believe it.
Do tell.
Welcome to summer, the summer of 39. I am young and beautiful and feeling oh so fine. I am the winningest woman who ever on earth did win. 'Cause I'm on a date with Rosalyn.
Champagne's made me silly, he served me a 5.
Isn't it charming, Eva? You actually needed to seduce me. Have you ever seen the moon through a porthole, my dear? My yacht's on the west side, the Hudson's in low tide. I hear it's the pier. It looks like we're here. It seems that here it's abundantly clear. What comes next is a sin. On my date with Rosalyn. Don't come on board the yacht, girls. Just take a step on back. The camera fades to black.
Amazing.
It's the most exciting 48 hours of my life. The man had stamina.
Some lobster and champagne.
That wasn't the best part.
Hot stuff. Hot stuff saying.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful love story.
Well, I don't know about love. You know, it's only the 48 hours, but still. And after that, you know, my life with men.
So
3 bad marriages, but I tell you.
Did you end up marrying Carlos?
Oh, no.
He broke my heart.
No.
He broke my heart. He was a two-timing.
Oh,
Yes.
No,
I had to
that's
get rid
not
of
gonna
him.
work.
When I
That's
found
not
out.
gonna
Yes,
work.
yes, no. I got rid of him. I got rid of him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
But
what about you?
Oh, I did well.
Yeah.
I did not marry the swimmer, but I married a businessman.
Oh,
And
okay.
we did well. We had 3 lovely children.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yes.
That's
A good marriage.
That's-
Beautiful.
And you didn't marry Ira.
No, I didn't marry Ira because he ran away with a rich girl.
Oh, wow.
So, you know. But I did marry the love of my life. And we had 2 sons, beautiful sons.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's...
And I have 2 grandchildren. And I got my girl.
Yeah.
But you know, may I just say something about love? True love, to me, I believe, is grandchildren. There's
I
no
agree.
There's no other love.
They
There's no
are
other
the
love.
Do you have children, grandchildren? Did you do
Oh,
well?
yes, after Carlos, when I was able to heal my heart,
Yes.
after years, I met a very, very nice man. We were co-workers, and we fell in love. And I married him. I have 2 lovely sons and a stepdaughter. And the most amazing thing about this marriage was his mom.
His mom.
Trudy.
Ladies, time to freshen up in the powder room for the Disco Diva Dance Off!
What's so fun for me to observe is how this grows every time we do it. Saw new props today. Takes it to another level. Really? I love it. Commitment. So I wanted to remind everyone that that song was written by Sandi, Leibowitz, and Feinstein. Brian, I'd love you to tell us all about the writing process.
Hi everybody, welcome. So what's been really amazing about this and why I love working with this age group is all the life experience that comes into the room. You can find it nowhere else, and it's like nothing else. And for me, it's so rewarding. I'm a writer, so usually we come up with stories first, and then we fill it with songs, which is what I do. Here we had it in reverse. We came up with a song, and Sandi brought in a full lyric, and she gave it to me, and it was great, and heartfelt, and funny and surprising. And we put some music to it, as you heard. And then we're like, hey, what can we do with this? Let's make a story out of the song. And so all of us collaboratively, Mara and everybody, we started thinking to ourselves, okay, what could this be where this song could come out of? Lots of ideas were passed around, and finally we landed on, oh, it's a reunion. And why is that important? Because it gives us the ability to reflect, which is what this song is. And so it worked out really, really, really beautifully well, and I'm super proud of it. And I'm grateful that we can share it with you guys today.
I did tell you we were going to talk about this, but I think it would be interesting to share with the audience too about the experience we had on Tuesday over at Queens Theatre.
Right, right. Tuesday was also incredible for a couple of reasons. One, we were in an actual live theater. I haven't played piano on a live stage at a big house in probably 2 years. And so that felt great, but it's also a whole different vibe and a whole different energy. And so to be on a baby Steinway, baby grand, and to have microphones and a full house was really special. And it also informs the piece too, because you wind up doing things a little different. You know the expression, read the room? Well, when you're in a big theater, different things organically happen. So in a sense, it was another great opportunity. Thank you, Richard, who's here from Queens Theatre, to be able to present in a way that is kind of, pre-COVID-y and just feeling great and back in live theater.
Yes, and also what was really interesting for us about that experience was that in addition to our group, there were several other groups in the community that are participating in this program. And we all essentially had the same assignment, but to see how it was interpreted in 6 or 7 different ways, I thought was really interesting. Sandi, do you want to add anything about what you observed or how it felt to perform?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, the sound of the piano was like, that sounds good when Brian plays it, but it's not like a baby grand.
It's not Steinway.
It's not a Steinway. And the lights, and also all the other groups, and everyone had a residency, but they all interpreted it in different ways. So like we had one group in golden robes that sang as a choir.
Right.
And there was that very funny skit with a professor interviewing a woman about how much she loves her pet, which turned out to be an alligator, which was hysterical. So it was really kind of cool to see all the different groups working.
Sandra, did you want to add anything about attending on Tuesday during the senior showcase?
Yes, so some of our friends weren't able to make it that day because they had prior commitments. So we had briefly touched on whether I would understudy one of the scenes that you're going to be seeing, and it was just too much going on to really practice it or get it rolling. So we decided we weren't going to do it at the theater, and I was just going to be a patron and sit and give my support wherever the ladies needed. But then, Mara, all of a sudden she calls me up to the stage, and she goes, do you think you could be Rosalyn? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And so like that, and they practiced everything, and they gave me the line. So when we were rehearsing it, I was like, I forgot the line. So Mara goes, okay, everybody, there's a lot going on, so let's take 3 deep breaths. And it was like, oh, okay, we all breathed together. She gave me the line, the one line that I forgot. And then we did it. And it was just a wonderful experience to be on a real stage with real professional people that were working the lights and the props, every imaginable thing that we've never done here, in the community room. So that was
stage managers and all.
Yeah, the stage manager, the cues. They made it easy for us to have a little bit of trouble getting up the steps on and off. They even had like a ramp so that the people who have a little trouble, can get on and off. Just so many details. And then afterwards, we got to meet people. They congratulated our actors. We congratulated them, and then they had a meal for us. I mean, it was all out. Wow. And so I'll always remember that. Thank you so much.
Such a testament to flexibility flexibility, adaptability, and just bravery, right? You stepped in and did lines you never practiced before. You wanted to add something?
Oh, I was just going to say, from the corner of my eye, I can see that our costume change has been achieved. Otherwise, I would pull, for anybody who loves Jackie Gleason as much as I do, I would pull my best Jackie Gleason to extend while the costume change happens. But we're ready now.
So we're ready to continue with the program, and we also wanted to tell you a little bit more about how we came to be with Given Circumstances, which Rosalyn explained to you, and improvisation and songs and monologues, and now we're fast forwarding to the year 2000. And this journal prompt came about from Doris. Give a wave, Doris. She told this amazing story about her mother-in-law, Trudy. So this one is totally based on a real set of circumstances. It's based on truth. So a monologue came out of that Doris will perform as the role of Trudy, and Anna will perform as the role of her husband, Joe. And Sandra's going to tell you a little bit more about the journal prompt.
So this journal prompt was inspired by Mara saying, write about a funny, often told story that happened to somebody in your family. So here we go.
Finally, Friday. So glad. I have to work. But this apartment is so warm. Oh, and that damn air conditioner is still not working. For 2 summers, lady, I've been telling my husband, Joe, to fix it. Does he listen? No. He doesn't listen. But today is so warm. I just feel like, drinking.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh, that must be Joe. 7:30 already. Yeah. Hello? Hi. Oh, hi, Rick. Is you? Yeah. No, Dad's not home. What do you want? Oh, okay. I don't know when he's been home. How would I know? Will he get home when he gets home? Yes. Yes. Oh, no, I'm not getting upset. I'm just saying. I don't know when he'll be home, okay? So, okay. Yeah, I'll give him your message. You want him to call you back when he gets home. I'll tell him. Yes. Sure, love. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I love you too. Give my love to the kids, okay? Bye-bye. Talk to you soon. He thinks I know everything. I just want to see him. I don't know what to do about Joe. It's almost 8 o'clock and he's not home. I don't know what to do. Man, they don't listen. Oh, I know what to do. I do know what to do. I'm going to teach him a lesson. That's what I'll do. Oh, yeah, the kid. He must be coming home. Let me hide the kid. He must be coming home. I'm going to hide in a closet. Let's see if he worries about me. Let's see if he's going to look at me. You pay attention.
Honey, I'm home. Trudy? Trudy, honey? Are you here? Are you upstairs? Trudy, I'm hungry. Where is she? Trudy? Yeah, well, I guess she's out, she has so many friends, she's probably out playing bingo. Or maybe canasta, or what is that other game? Mahjong! Yes! She's always the life of the party. So, I guess I'm on my own for dinner tonight. She didn't leave a note, so I'm definitely alone for dinner tonight. All right, so, well, you know what that means? I have the TV to myself. And Yankees it is. Woo! Yeah, okay. Beautiful. Yeah, that's my Yankees. Oh! Hold on, let me get my lucky hat. They always win when they put on my lucky hat. I've had this thing forever. And my lucky ball! Yeah, you guys, you don't know. This is the ball that when I was in college, I hit a Grand Slam! Yeah, that's what it is, Grand Slam. So, look at this. Beautiful. Okay. So, all right, come on Yankees, let's go. Yeah, baby. Well, I'm starving, so I can eat. Okay. Ooh, stew? Nah. Too hot. I do have to get that air conditioner fixed at some point. Or, Trudy has my head. Ooh, mortadella. Cheese, pepper jack cheese. Yes, some bread, mayo, lettuce. What's back there? Oh, Mamma Mia! She's been hiding the salami from me. It's going down. It's going down. Mamma Mia! Soprasat! Wait, she's like... Oh, and that's going down too. But most of all, so thirsty. Let me get my cold one. Beer. Oh yeah. Hope you're having fun, Trudy. Woo! Okay, let me try to close this door. There you go. All right. Cold one. My sandwich now. Lots of mayo. Over the top. Mortadella. Nothing better than a cold cut sandwich and the Yankees. Love it. Nothing better than a cold one after a hard day's work. Okay. Come on, Yankees, let's go, baby! Bring them up to Papa! Bases loaded, come on! Let's go! What the heck? What's going on here? Trying to watch the Yankees here. Kitty cat! Kitty cat, is that you? Come on. You know, this little dude, he lives here, rent-free. Boo. The least he could do is catch some mice for his dinner and let me eat mine. Wow, but you know, Colombo, behave. Time for another cold one. Yeah, Trudy. I know she cares about me, but she doesn't like when I drink. And if she caught me having a second one, she'll have my. But you know what? She's a spitfire, you know. That went down smooth. Yeah. Okay, good. We're still ahead. We're still winning. Tired here. Woo! Way to go, Yankees! Way to go! What the? Where did you come from?
Yo. I can believe you. Yo.
Okay. Okay.
I've been hiding for 3 hours there.
Hiding? What do you mean?
Yes.
What?
I saw you drinking too.
What?
Yeah, I saw you. Yes. And you didn't
Well,
even
why didn't you see that if you were in the closet?
One about me.
What?
I could have been raped out there on the street. I could have been robbed or whatever.
Oh my God.
Do you care?
I do care.
Yeah.
I do care. But you have so many friends.
So
I knew you were out playing bingo, mahjong, but that's what you say. And you have so many friends, and you're always going socializing,
you should
bingo,
worry about
bingo.
your wife. You should worry
I
about
do
your wife.
worry about you,
No,
but
you don't care.
I thought you were out
You don't care about
playing.
me. You don't care about me.
I love you.
No, I have.
Mommy.
Don't mommy me. Don't mommy me.
I love you.
I am so angry at you. I'm so angry. I was sweating over there. Sweating. And you here
I'm
having
sweating
fun
now.
with the damn Yankee.
Yeah, 'cause they won.
I don't care. I'm a Met fan. You know, Joe,
Yes.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
What, honey? What?
Yeah. Would you? I know.
What?
I know how you're gonna pay me all this.
What?
Suffering. Yeah, pay.
I didn't
You're
get
going to pay.
paid.
I don't care. You're going to pay.
Oh, wait.
for your
No,
suffering.
I'm not paying anything because you forgot that every other Thursday I work late nights.
You see how drunk he is? Today is Friday. Friday. Joe, let me tell you what you're going to do tomorrow, Saturday.
Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow, Saturday. You're taking me to the
I'm going
Lancet.
golfing.
You're taking Delancey.
Delancey.
You remember that store that we saw that brown leather jacket
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I like so much?
Yeah.
I want tomorrow you're taking me there. First thing in the morning.
Me and you?
Yes, me and you.
But you usually
Me and
go
you.
shopping with your
Do you
friends.
do you want me to forgive you or no?
Yes.
Okay, so I want the brown leather jacket, the dress, pink dress that goes with it, and the shoes.
Shoes?
And the shoes.
Shoes?
Yes. Are you going to do
As long as they're not the ones with the red on the back when ladies walk, they show the red.
That's the one that I want. Are you going to do
But that's like a month's salary.
No.
But that's a month's salary. Those Louis Vuittons.
I don't care. Are you going to do it?
Yes. Anything you want, I make it up to you. Just,
Honey, I don't care
just
what
don't
they
be upset.
say.
Of course
You
I
the
care
best.
about you.
I don't care what I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry, Joe.
Well, that was delightful. Fantastic work, everybody. We have one more scene of finale prepared for you, but before that, we have some people to thank. This wouldn't have been possible without HANAC, so Stephanie and Lauren, and Rolando from Queens View, who always made sure the room was secure for us. And Sarah and Richard from Queens Theatre. Of course, the maestro, Brian Feinstein. And this amazing company of actors come out on stage.
Thank you to our beautiful director.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Well, let me introduce all of you. This is Sandi and Doris and Anna, Sandra, Rosalyn, so meaningful to be able to share this work with you, and we've prepared finale, so take it away.
Welcome to summer of 22. We hope that you enjoy the different scenes we brought to you. How sad that it's all over, now our performance ends. We're so glad that you joined us. Thank you.